Begin by settling comfortably into a position that feels completely supportive. Allow the body to recognize that this moment is entirely safe, entirely devoted to calm, entirely devoted to integration. There's no need to act, to analyze, or to force anything. You are here simply to notice, to observe, and to allow a profound process of internal consolidation to unfold. Today is the final session of this series, and its purpose is to integrate all previous work into a stable, default state. You are moving toward a place where freedom, calm, and deliberate choice are automatic, where compulsive behaviors no longer hold authority over attention, sensation, or action. Begin by bringing awareness to the body, noticing points of contact, subtle shifts in posture, the gentle rhythm of breath moving in and out. Each inhalation draws attention inward. Each exhalation releases tension, old patterns, and residual urgency. The body is learning once again that it is safe, supported, and capable of regulation without compulsion. As you breathe naturally, allow your mind to rest on the knowledge that all previous sessions have been practice. Mental rehearsal, embodied awareness, observing urges without reaction, expanding internal space, tolerating discomfort, and reshaping identity have prepared the nervous system for this integration. Today, all these lessons converge into a new default: calm, regulated presence. Imagine now a wave of sensation, thought, or urge arising in the body. This may be familiar: a pull to act, a tightening, a sense of urgency. Rather than resisting, notice it fully. Observe it as you have practiced before, with curiosity and acceptance. Yet now, notice something new. The nervous system recognizes that you have alternative responses available. Automatic action is optional. Urge, tension, or compulsion is met not with reaction, but with steady attention, embodied calm, and deliberate choice. Allow the sensation to exist, to peak, and to recede. Notice how the body remains grounded, how the breath continues, how posture remains open. Each cycle of noticing without reaction strengthens the integration of calm, choice, and self-trust as the default state. As you breathe, imagine these experiences extending throughout the body, mind, and awareness. Each inhale draws attention inward, anchoring presence. Each exhale releases contraction, tension, and old urgency. The nervous system records these signals as evidence that freedom is safe, accessible, and automatic. Imagine now encountering a scenario or trigger that previously would have elicited compulsive behavior. Visualize it clearly. Notice any urges, tension, or anticipatory thoughts. Allow them to exist while simultaneously maintaining awareness, bodily grounding, and calm focus. Observe how it is possible to experience these triggers without escalation, without ritual, and without anxiety taking control. Each imagined scenario reinforces the integration of self-trust, regulation, and choice as the default response. As you continue, bring attention to your internal state, body, breath, posture, and subtle attention. Notice the interplay of awareness and sensation. You are learning that internal regulation does not require effortful suppression. It is embedded in the very structure of your being. compulsive behaviors lose power because the nervous system now recognizes that calm, choice, and ease are natural responses. Imagine now a series of triggers or sensations appearing sequentially. Perhaps situations you previously encountered daily, each carrying its own history of urgency or compulsion. Visualize experiencing each, allowing sensations and urges to arise and respond in the new way, with presence, choice, and calm. Notice how the body, mind, and nervous system remain steady. Observe how each successful rehearsal strengthens the default state of freedom, reducing the authority of automatic compulsion. As you breathe, allow a sense of confidence and trust to arise from within. This confidence is not forced, not verbal, but deeply embodied. It resides in the steady breath, in relaxed muscles, in an open chest, and in a calm heart rate. Each time urges or tension appear, this trust signals to the nervous system that action is optional. Relief is accessible through presence, and freedom is the default. Imagine now the sensation of internal spaciousness, the freedom to experience thought, feeling, and urge without being controlled by them. Compulsive drives may appear, and that is normal. Yet the nervous system now holds a template of automatic regulation. Urges are signals, not commands. Tension is temporary. Presence and choice are available. Each observation of sensation without reaction reinforces this integration. As you continue, imagine yourself moving through a full day of experiences and triggers. Visualize each situation clearly. Feel urges and tension arise. Notice how it is possible to remain composed, calm, and intentional. Observe how the nervous system naturally favors this pattern. Each repetition strengthens the integration of freedom, self-trust, and calm as default responses. Relief emerges not from ritual or compulsive action, but from presence, observation, and deliberate attention. As you breathe, notice how this integration manifests physiologically. Muscles release, posture remains steady, breath flows smoothly, heart rate is balanced. Awareness and embodiment converge, reinforcing the nervous system's recognition of freedom as the natural state. Imagine now any residual fear, tension, or uncertainty that may have lingered. Observe it fully, allowing it to coexist within the broader field of awareness. Notice that you can tolerate it without action, that it does not require control, and that you remain capable, steady, and confident. Each observation without reaction strengthens the nervous system's ability to maintain calm and choice as default responses. Notice now how identity is reshaped by this integration. You are becoming, more and more, someone who responds with deliberation rather than reacting automatically. Calm, regulated presence defines your default state. Compulsive behaviors may appear, yet they no longer define or control you. Each repetition of noticing, observing, and responding intentionally reinforces this identity at both conscious and subconscious levels. Imagine now expanding this awareness into subtle aspects of daily life, thought patterns, emotions, habitual reactions, and bodily sensations. Observe how the nervous system responds with calmness, balance, and confidence. Notice notice how each situation can be met with presence rather than compulsion. Each moment strengthens automatic regulation, making it increasingly natural to respond rather than react. As you breathe, allow awareness to fill every part of the body. Feel the spine, chest, limbs, and abdomen aligned, supported, and spacious. Internal signals of safety, confidence, and calm are encoded deeply. Each breath reinforces freedom as the default response, embedding regulation, self-trust, and intentional choice. Imagine now the mind as a vast, open field. Thoughts, urges, and sensations may appear, but they are like clouds passing across a spacious sky. Awareness is steady, grounded, and unaffected. The nervous system